What's good, YouTube? It is Viral and I am back with another video. And now, look, I tried, okay? I tried to bring another video, but it's just been somewhat a little bit difficult because, of course, I have lots of things to do in my personal life, but we're back at it, okay? Now, check this out. I got another video for you boys. Today, I'm going to show you guys my playmaking and shooting badges specifically, okay? Now, if I was able to show you all of my different badges, you know, my finishing, my defending, my playmaking, my shooting badges all in one video, this video will be like 20 minutes long to discuss all that. So I'm not going to be doing all that. But anyway, I'm going to show you strictly my playmaking and shooting badges because these are the most amount of badges I have thus far. Oh, and by the way, please subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on those post notifications, and like the video. I dare you, like the video, hit that like button, bro, please, and subscribe, bro, please. Now, first badge I have on here is Blinders. Of course, I recommend using this badge, especially if you have it on a Hall of Fame level. And of course, I would recommend having catch and shoot because with Blinders, it's a lot more easier for you to shoot spot up open jump shots, whether it's a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer. Now, if you have both of these badges either on Gold or Hall of Fame level by any chance, if you can shoot, if your player is a spot on shooter, this will guarantee be a good combo, okay? Now, I will definitely have catch and shoot on always, especially in Hall of Fame, because you need this badge in order to shoot. Same here with Green Machine. Now, my top 3 badges here so far, my top 3 starting badges are, of course, Catch and Shoot, Green Machine, and Hot Zone Hunter. I'll get to Hot Zone Hunter in just a second. But Green Machine, if you want to green your shots, you have to have Green Machine, the badge itself, on Hall of Fame, or at least Gold. If you have a shooting build by any chance, I will definitely put on Green Machine. Same thing here with Hot Zone Hunter. Now, Hot Zone Hunter, as it says in the name itself, can guarantee give you numerous hot zones, depending on how many times you shoot from each spot on the court. Now, I have numerous hot zones myself, especially on this build. It took me a little bit of a while to get all hot zones together, but as soon as I got all the hot zones, I can pretty much shoot anywhere, okay? Now, moving on to Set Shooter. Now, Set Shooter, I have this badge on for a reason because if I want to shoot standstill shots along with Stop and Pop, once again, I'll get to that badge in a second. Set Shooter is obviously the badge I would rather have in my personal opinion because if I want to boost my rating for a shot, if I want to shoot completely, whether I make a green light shot or not, I will definitely have Set Shooter on here, and especially Stop and Pop. Now, if I try to do a couple of dribble moves here and there on the court, and as soon as I try to spot up for an open shot, I have Stop and Pop. That's what it's here for, okay? It's basically stand still 3-pointers after dribbling. That's literally what the badge is here for, is it not? I obviously use this badge because if I want to dribble and then stop for a 3, that's why I have this badge for it, Stop and Pop. Now, moving on to the playmaking badges. Now, I don't have a lot of playmaking badges per se, unlike my second build, my secondary build, my play shot. I did make a playmaking shot creator just in case if you didn't know. Obviously, I have more badges on there, but I'll get to that once I finish those badges over that player. Here on this player, however, I'll only have 4 gold badges thus far. My first guaranteed recommendable badge for you guys is, of course, Handles for Days, because if you have any build, it doesn't matter the position, any build that can dribble, as long as it has a decent rating for dribbling, you want to dribble, right? That's exactly why I have Handles for Days for, because I'm a guard, I'm like 6'3", and I want my player to dribble the ball a lot. Not combo up, but you get what I'm saying, right? Now, same here with Quick Chain. Now, Quick Chain does match up with this Handles for Days badge and Stop and Go badge at the same time. Now, I would recommend using these 3 badges just because if you want to dribble perfectly, if you want to pull some combos out any way you want, then that's what these 3 badges are here for. Now, if I want to put Quick Chain on, I will guarantee soon be a dribble guard because I can dribble. And the same here with Stop and Go. Now, as I mentioned earlier with Stop and Pop, same thing required to this badge, only a little bit different, but this helps you out a lot more. If you want to set up for a spot up 3, then please, I would recommend you guys put on this Stop and Go badge on any level. I would recommend it on Hall of Fame. If you have Hall of Fame Stop and Go and Hall of Fame Stop and Pop, if you want to be a spot up shooter, then that's easier for you. Now, Unpluckable. If you don't want to get the ball stripped, same thing here with me. I don't want to get the ball stripped every time I have the ball on my hands. So therefore, I would rather have that badge on. Hyperdrive is also my recommendable badge. I have been using Hyperdrive a little bit recently, not on this build though, because I've been using it more on my other build, my secondary build, my play shot. Hyperdrive to me is the wave because because it reminds me of how I use downhill, or quick first step, for example. Now, if you have Hyperdrive and quick first step on at the same time, if you acquire both of these badges, especially on Hall of Fame level, it will make your player a little bit more faster. I guarantee you, if your player has 90 plus speed, your guaranteed player will have guaranteed speed, okay? Plus a speed boost, if you will. Now look, I bet you this, if your player has 90 plus speed, I guarantee you he will have at least a 5% boost added with these badges here. Now, moving on to another recommendable badge. Tight handles. Now, if you guys want to have a huge combination for your player to dribble a lot faster, tight handles is it. Now, apparently tight handles and quick chain are nearly the same identical badges. They somehow work the same, even though you somehow can tell the difference if you're playing the game online in the park or whatever. But still, I'd rather have tight handles on just in case. Now, moving on to Dimer. If you guys want to have a specialty badge, I will consider this a specialty badge because it's special. Plus, you can literally give out extra assists on the court if your player is wide open. Like, for example, if you have a sharpshooter on your team and he's trying to get open for a corner three, then that Dimer badge is going to pop out nearly every time you use the badge because Dimer is by far the most easiest badge to use in the entire game. Now, downhill, like I said, Hyperdrive reminds me a little bit about the downhill badge because both of these badges can make your player run faster on the court, whether you're dribbling or just trying to move your player in general, which is basically the same thing. But anyway, downhill increases the overall speed with the ball in transition, as it says on the bottom of your screen. Yes, I did say that out loud. Now, downhill, in my personal opinion, is the most usable badge because I just want to run faster with my player. Now, for special delivery, if you guys have a player on your team, your teammate has Lob City Finisher on by any chance, and special delivery is that 2-yo badge. Like, if you guys are trying to run down fast break for an alley-oop, then this is that badge for you, okay? Special delivery will work every time a person uses Lob City Finisher. It's like the perfect combination, like I said earlier, but in a different way. For alley-oops, that is. Now, let me put back this unpluggable badge real quick. Now, there you guys have it. Alright, so that will do it for this video, man. All of my playmaking and shooting badges broken down and explained, plus some other recommendable badges for you to use. And one more thing I do want to show you guys. I do have all of my hotspots. Do I still have that? Let me check real quick. Yes, I do, in fact. Now, look, I have all the hotspots on this build because, like I said, Hot Zone Hunter, if you use it a lot persistently, it will guarantee give you numerous hot zones. Now, like I mentioned before, it took me a while, okay? It took me a while, around a month or so, grinding in the game when it came out, in order to get all of my hot zones, in order to find this hot zone badge usable on this build, okay? Now, like I said, it took me a while, but guess what? The grind finally paid off. Now I have to do the same grind all over again on my new build, my Playmaking Shot Creator, in which, as of right now, as I'm recording this video, is currently a 92 overall, so therefore I would give you guys some gameplay with that player. If not, then I don't know what to do, but I'll think of a way or two to show you guys my attribute updates and whatnot on that player build. But anyway, leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more content, leave a like, comment down below. What other build do you guys want me to make, or what other badges do you guys want me to break down and explain? Let's see how many likes this video can get in order for me to drop a part 2 where I will explain my finishing badges and my defensive badges. And please subscribe to the channel if you're new, to on post notifications. I would really appreciate it. It's been Viral, and I'm out here. Peace!